that mean in Group 6? Well, France need just 2 more points to qualify, and they're at home to Israel in their next match, so they shouldn't have too many problems. Sweden also look to be well on the way to qualifying. Bulgaria will rely on Sweden slipping up if they are to qualify.
France entertaining Israel. France only needing a point in order to qualify for the World Cup. Well, Haradzi put paid to their premature celebrations, which had begun even before this match started. Well, that man, the Israeli coach, didn't look too pleased with himself. Presumably, he was expecting a flood of goals from the French. Papin and Cantona combining well. Sauzet levelling up on the half hour. Well, very wet conditions, but that should have suited the Israelis even less. And we were expecting the French to strangle this match. Ginola made it 2-1 before half-time. Well then, that looked like it was going to be it. We'd only got 7 minutes left before Berkovic squared it all up. Carried over by the hapless defender. Berkovic on a victory run. Well, the crowd was still celebrating because they only needed a point to go to the World Cup, but, oh dear, that's right before the final whistle. France 2, Israel 3. They're now going to have to wait a little bit. Bulgaria will play France. In the final fixture of the Frenchmen, they still need a point. If Bulgaria win in Parc des Princes on November 17, Bulgaria will be the ones going to the World Cup there. The full results run down for you. Sweden looking safe on top. France in second place. Can Bulgaria catch them? We wait and see.
Finally to Group 6, where France and Bulgaria met for the right to join Sweden in the United States. This match being played in front of 45,000 people in the Parc des Princes in Paris. France needing only a draw from this one, Bulgaria coming for a win, and France off to a great start after 32 minutes. Jean-Pierre Papin heading down for Eric Cantona, the Manchester United man making no mistake with the right foot shot. In it went, and after just over half an hour, France were 1-up against Bulgaria and looked to have the qualification in the bag. However, the French were far from impressive in the first half, and they were unable to hold on to that lead. And after 37 minutes, it was Emil Kostadinov who popped up for a lovely header from the corner on the left. That made it 1-1, and that was the score when the teams went in at half-time. So a nervous time for France and their manager, Gérard Houllier. Houllier would have known that France had conceded a last-minute goal against Sweden, and also a last-minute goal against Israel that saw them lose that match. Both those last-minute goals had cost them their qualification, and of course, a repeat of that would have sent France out of the World Cup last night, and indeed, you couldn't have written the script better if you were a Bulgarian. That last-minute goal came once again in the very last minute. Emil Kostadinov getting his second of the evening. A stunned silence at Parc des Princes last night. No time for France to come back. 2-1, the final score. One of the most dramatic finishes to a World Cup qualifier. But France would quite certainly have done without it. So let's take a look at Group 6. That's how it finished. Bulgaria with that amazing 2-1 win in France. Who would have said a few months ago that France wouldn't qualify? But from Group 6, it's Sweden ahead of Bulgaria. Those that miss out are France, Austria, Finland and Israel.
Secondes, c'est le but de Costa le feu contre Israël. Et là, on est éliminé.
Et
Ah,
voilà,
c'est
la
non.
Bulgarie est qualifiée pour la World Cup. Les larmes de Didier Deschamps. C'est la Bulgarie qui ira avec la Suède.
Oui.
Une réaction, Marcel Desailly. Un mot, Marcel, c'est une immense déception.
Non, Marcel Desailly qui ne souhaite pas parler. On ne va pas aller auprès des joueurs. C'est un moment de grande tristesse. Il pleure, Marcel Desailly.
Ils pleurent tous. Il n'y a que les Bulgares pour avoir un semblant de joie, c'est normal.
Un mot de Basile Boli. Je suis juste à côté de Basile. Sans doute extrêmement déçu comme nous tous.
Oh, c'est incroyable. Putain, non, c'est inexplicable. C'est pas possible. Je crois que. Non, c'est inexplicable. C'est incroyable.
Merci Basile.
Et le Parc des Princes silencieux qui communie vraiment. La tristesse, elle est sur les épaules de tous.